Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Don't forget to check the description to this video. I have links to some of my popular videos, a link to my Amazon account for a lot of things that you all ask about. And don't forget, I have several playlists on my main channel. Thank you for watching. Hey there, it is Saturday and I am hungry. It is 10 o'clock. I did not eat breakfast. So today's going to be a little bit different. I went to Walmart and I bought these fancy steaks. And so I just held off on breakfast. And so now I'm going to have brunch. That is frozen chopped onions. These are the frozen kind. I just put them in here so I can Ziploc them shut. And then I'm also adding frozen mushrooms. These are actually left over from when I took mushrooms to Mom's house when I made the steak at her house a couple weeks ago. As you know, I freeze everything because I want to be able to use it later and not let it go to waste. So I'm going to cover these until they defrost a little bit, and then we'll start sauteing them. But I want to get them defrosted first. Here's my lid. So I'm going to get them defrosted. It'll just be a couple minutes. Hang on. Let me tell you what I did. That's dog food. And you see quality assurance right there. Well, quality assurance cannot have onions and mushrooms. So what I did was I put a couple pieces of his own kibble, and now he's going to think he's getting something real fancy because it's coming off of up here with what I've got. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do is just every now and then I'll give him a piece of bite, and he's going to really think he's doing something special. In the meantime, I'm going to add some of this cherry smoked salt. I'm going to add some garlic salt. I'm going to add some of this onion salt. Oh shoot, I needed to do laundry today. Some regular salt. I'm going to add some, where is it? Hickory salt. This is that smoked salt. So now I'm just going to wait for these to defrost just a little bit longer. And then I'm going to go throw some clothes in the laundry and let these go to town for a little while. Okay, they have defrosted, and now I just want to, let the liquid evaporate out of them. So I'm going to take the lid off and saute them for a little while until that liquid comes out of them. So there we go. I will holler back when a lot of that liquid is gone. Okay, I'm satisfied with, there's not a lot of liquid down left in there. So I am going to add a little bit of the G. Hughes stir fry sauce. Before I was keto, there was something that I used to use called Yoshida's. And so I'm kind of trying to mimic that. It's not the same. That was extreme. Sugar. So this is some Marsala wine. So I'm just using some other stuff to kind of give it just a little bit of some kind of fun flavor. And this is just kind of taking the place of the stuff that I used to use in my onions and mushrooms. So now I'm going to kind of let some of this liquid cook out a little bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm satisfied with the thickness of this. So now I'm going to put this onto my plate, and then we'll get going with the steak. So let me put this on my plate first. Alright, so now let's get into these steaks. These are the ones that I just bought this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and cook them all because, well, if I'm standing here cooking, I might as well do them, So let's get one in there. Get this other one in there. Let's get some seasonings on it. I got some good old Creole seasoning. Then I'm going to use all the salts. We got the garlic salt. We got the onion salt. Then I'm going to use the smoked cherry salt. I'm going to use some of the Chef's Blend smoked salt. I'm going to use a little bit of plain salt. And a little bit of the hickory salt. We're going for the gusto, baby. It's going to be nummy, nummy, numb. And I'm going to cover it, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll cover it 4 minutes, and I'll be back with you. Since I'm eating one of these now, I have to make sure that the middle gets done all the way. So I'm going to cover it again for 4 minutes, because I don't want it to be like medium rare. I want it to be medium. So I'm going to cover it again. I'm just going to cover it for 4 minutes. While that's going, I want to taste these new bread and butter pickles that I bought. These are the no sugar added. Growing up, my mom used to make homemade bread and butter pickles. I don't remember how much I liked them, but we're going to see what we think. It's these. I'm trying to slide my hand down without dropping them. Bread, butter, chips. No sugar added. Let's see what we think. Yeah. Judy, Mom, if you want to try these, they're definitely similar to yours. There's that little sugar, non-sugar bite. What's that stuff called? What do they put in there? There's a little sucralose bite. But other than that, these are really good. Okay, back to the steak. Y'all, I forgot to season the other side. Some salt. We only have a minute left, but some hickory salt. Some garlic salt. It's the same stuff I did on the other side. Some Chef's Blend salt. Smoked salt. Some cherry smoked salt. Some Creole. I don't know if I put regular salt on it or not, so I'm going to. Alright, so now it's got about a minute left. I don't know, let's check the temperature. About 130. Sometimes I go in too deep. So 130-ish. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them off and let them rest. While they're resting, I'm going to go on and cook this other one up, and then I'll get back with you. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of these beef steaks, one of these ribeyes. First I'll cut it in half just to make it easier. Well, I'll cut it into strips. Because we know I want to just use a spoon and just shovel. We know I ain't got time for a knife and fork and all that fancy stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up one of these ribeyes and cut up one of them and put it right here on my plate. Hang on, I'll show you how it looks in the middle. It's funny, it looks a little darker, but it cuts like it's medium. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because it was... Look at that. Doesn't that look so pretty? I guess it is medium. It didn't look like it from the angle I was looking at. So, yeah. So now I'm going to get it all cut up here on my plate. And then I'm going to cut up the other one. And then... that way tonight it'll be ready and I won't have to do anything except add whatever vegetable I want with it. But I'll show you my plate when I'm all done. Okay, so lunch today is going to be the onions and mushrooms that I cooked up and steak. Y'all just have no idea. You have no idea. Man, that's amazing. And I've got an apple. It's about to go bad. So, steak, onion, mushrooms, and an apple. All right. See you at this is my brunch, so I'll see you at Lupper. For the record, y'all know I was not about to put this fancy steak into the freezer. I did put the other one in the freezer, but not this fancy ribeye steak. Okay, bye. Supper tonight, I'm microwaving one of the steaks that I made. I took a can of green beans. I just want them. I've not had a can of green beans in years and years. So I gave them to the dog a bunch. But anyway, this is what I used to do when I used to make them. Now remember, these are the no salt added kind. So I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of bacon bits, bacon pieces. And I'm going to microwave this, and whenever the steak's done, I'll be back. My green beans. I'm going to see, I did not season it, so I'm going to see. I'm going to put just a little bit of this in it. I think I said no sugar added. What I meant was no salt added. There were no salt added green beans for the dog. And my steak. That's supper. Okay. See you tomorrow.